That damnable beast still haunts me, its roar ringing eternally in my ears. You lads want to hear how I alone toppled the dreaded Minotaur of the northern Labyrinth? Gather round then, but beware, it's no tale for the faint of heart. That accursed day started like any other, me delving deep into the lightless ruins, seeking fortune and glory. Turn after turn I went, hacking at scaraks and goblins, the walls themselves seeming to shift and swallow me further into the bowels of the earth. The maze stretched on without end. That's when I heard it, a bone-chilling bellow that turned my blood to ice. Rounding the corner, I saw the hulking form of the Minotaur blocking the path ahead. 7 feet it stood, rippling muscle and sinew beneath fur and leather hide. Its black eyes smoldered with primal rage. With a roar it raised its mighty battle axe, mandibles salivating, sharpened horns poised to skewer. In a frenzied exchange of blows, I gave more than I got, but the fiend barely bled from strokes that would fell any mortal beast. Its bullish strength battered me about the narrow walls like a doll. Bones cracked, blood flowed, but still I fought on, for to flee was certain doom. When my blade snapped, I plunged it into that horrid, furrowed brow, goring the monster's eye. It howled and slammed me hard against jagged rocks. As crippling pain racked every fiber of my being, I knew these were my final moments. I grasped at the creature's throat in a futile attempt to choke the life from it. But darkness took me as the battle raged on. Somehow I survived, but recovery was long, the nightmares longer still. This is but the beginning of my harrowing tale, lads. Steel yourselves, the worst is yet to come. I've scarce spoken of that grueling battle since the trauma runs deep as the maze itself. But you lads ought hear the tale in full, horrific as it was. Where was I? Ah yes, darkness taking me as I clutched desperately at the Minotaur's corded throat. They say I clung to life through pure spite alone. The light returned slowly, my shattered body racked with agony. As my vision swam into focus, I saw the beast prone before me, my blade buried in its eye, my hands locked around its neck in a death grip. The fiend bubbled its last fetid breaths just inches from my face, its lolling tongue dribbling warm spittle upon me as we stared into each other's eyes. It is said there is profound hatred between predator and prey, but in that moment, I saw myself reflected in that lightless black orb. With a final rattling exhale, the mighty Minotaur went limp. I howled then, a primal cry of victory. Adventurers wandering the maze later told me they stumbled upon me, still atop the monster's carcass, laughing and rambling nonsense. My wounds eventually mended, but the scars remain. I slew the hell-spawned beast, but 'twas not without cost. For months I woke screaming, clutching phantom horns and fur and fighting lingering death echoes. It shattered me in ways not visible. Was the prize worth it? I cannot say. I live, but not wholly. Not after such savagery. So think long, lads. If ever you dream of Minotaur glory, triumph comes at a price. May your nightmares be kinder than mine.